You're about to enter into Monica's universe, where her inquiry may align you to new dimensions. You're about to cross a threshold into the unknown. Surrender to the experience.
Hooray, hooray, hooray. Today, it is celebrating April's Fool's Day. And the interesting thing is that we have a full moon today in the sign of Libra. Libra is a sign of how we relate to people, situations, and things. And as a full moon is a culmination. So I am celebrating big time because the last year, since exactly the time that Neptune entered Aries around the same day last year until the last eclipse, which was on full moon a month ago, I have been able to observe from a third perspective where were my projections, how was I relating to others instead of relating to myself. So something popped, boom, I got it, and I'm releasing it, and it's so incredibly amazing because I feel so much light. Not just the light that is emanating, but light in terms of weight. This is a very beautiful moment. And I know that whatever we're reflecting right now outside is going to make the collective show up in a different way. So today, again, another shorty for you guys. I've been writing more heavy stuff that is still going to be kept in the draft box, because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like policing the world so I can come back and tell you what I'm seeing. Instead, I've been incredibly creative and just relating to the little things in life different. You see, Jupiter today is squaring the full moon. And Jupiter is still in the sign of Cancer. And I'm going to say it related to my chart because that's how I relate astrology. So the full moon is landing on my 9th house, the house where you seek truth. And there's ideologies like how I see the world right now. And so I'm culminating a way of how I relate to my ideas, ideologies, and what really shaped me for a while. And the square to Jupiter in Cancer really has proven that in the last a year or so, when we had Mars retrograde in Cancer and then Jupiter came into Cancer, I've been really focused on the little details that one has to focus on the 6th house, the little habits, how I wake up, how I eat, how I greet the day, how I go sun gazing, how I even talk to myself. It's just been such a beautiful relationship to my needs in such a different way. It's not a chore anymore. It's something that I do that comes from my heart, and I really feel my heart pumping when I say this. This is the square that we have the tension, and I'm still looking at things that I could do, not from a place of like burden, like, oh, Monica, you gotta still do this, but more like, hey, Monica, why don't we test this other way? So I just feel so much light again, and lighter. And this is what I'm seeing today. Another aspect that is quite fantastic is that Venus, the planet that rules Libra, the full moon, it is relational. So when it rules Taurus, which is where it is right now, it entered Taurus this week, it's all about how I listen to my needs and how I give value to those. When it is in the Libra situation is how I manage to leverage my needs towards your needs, the needs of the other, whatever I'm relating to in that specific moment. So entering Taurus is pointing for this month until the end of the month to the idea of, wouldn't it be great to verify these needs that I have and how I'm going to give value to them in a very material way? You know, what makes you sense that you are alive, whether it's food, whether it's resources, all the resources, and beauty as well. Where are you not listening to your needs? That your life is showing you there's no harmony. So another aspect is that transiting Pluto is squaring Venus in Taurus. And this is important because this is a tension that is created between personal needs, where you feel grounded, how you want to relate to collective. And I've been saying this forever and ever. As long as you take care of your needs, then you can give to the community. But if you only verse your needs towards the community and you don't take care of yours, there's always going to be a deficit. And again, Venus is about value. So if your life is full of deficits, of lacks, of projections, you will not be able to assume the role that you're supposed to within a collective or a community or out there. So this is important. And the beautiful thing in my chart is that Venus starts right now conjunct my Jupiter, my Sun, and my Mercury in the third house. So it's all about communication, but it's also about refining those ideologies that I've been transforming and transmuting since Pluto started squaring my Jupiter last year. And Pluto, it's about to cross my ascendant. This is a huge transit that not many people live in their lives. This is like a being born again. But anyway, because it's very important in today's chart. At the end of this month, around my birthday, Venus is going to conjunct at 29 degrees with planet Uranus that is doing the last 7 years stint in Taurus, and they're going to meet and then they're going to move together to the sign of Gemini. And they did that the same last year around the same time, but then they went back. So in a way, we're culminating whatever we've been doing since last year. So many changes, so many closings, so many things that we have been able to see the truth about. We have been able to see what we were projecting. At least I have. And that's why I'm so joyous to share it with you guys. So it will be like a deep meditation to see where are you projecting yourself in a way that you were not seeing the truth, or you were not seeing things as they are or as they were, and you were constructing different shapes on the wall, or there was a light that was not allowing you to see where you were part of that projection. So if you put yourself in as a third place, you'll see and you observe things as they are. So the interesting thing is that this Venus in Taurus, it's allowing some sort of grounding. So it is about not focusing on other things, but focusing on what grounds you, what stabilizes you material-wise. Not just money, but how are you using your talents? Are you using them? What are the resources that you discover you have since 2018? I'm doing like full, like, how do you call that? When you do, oh gosh, I forgot the word. Hold on. Let me close my eyes. Inventory. I'm doing a full inventory of all the things that I'm so great at, and just giving energy to the ones that I want to focus on. Because as a polymath, I may lose my track if I do too many things at the same time. So I have been creating a Monica operating system. That's another subject that I can talk about later, how I've been using co-work to do that. And it's been fantastic because I feel more stabilized right now. Regardless of what's happening outside, I'm aware of the markets. I'm aware of the, quote, geopolitics, end of quote. Because right now, the only thing that I'm sure is nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Everybody's claiming the truth. And the only thing that I know for sure is that if I am in touch with how I perceive my world, if I am in touch of where I'm projecting, and I'm not seeing things for what they are, I'm going to be better off. So I love this full moon. I'm sure that I'm like forgetting other transits, but that's okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to just share my excitement. I'm so happy. And mostly I am happy because I am grateful. I am such a grateful being right now of being alive, being creative, having opportunity to create a new day for me, as I understand that tension, contrast, crisis lead to evolution. Have a good one, guys. I'll come back whenever I feel like it to dump all the articles I've been writing about digital property. Like, oh my God, I've been heavy stuff. So I just don't feel heavy. I am light. Bye-bye.